Let's see how many takes this takes. Ooh, boy. There we go.
Minutes last, so no more Mr. Nice Guy, but a little Mr. Nice Guy will be nice guys. Surfing and slanging, I'm staying with a pipeline, left-handed. So I'm thinking in my right mind, doing it for a minute, but waiting for the right time. Spit that hit, turn the day into nighttime. It's a stupid question to ask me if I might grind. Dopest on the market, spark it, trying, I'm not lying. I could jug you, 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 I could jug you.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Bryce with 510 Visuals, and we back in the lab cooking up that sauce, baby. And today we're going to be making eye-catching eyes for your portraits in Photoshop. All right, making your eye color pop and adding contrast is the easiest way to bring attention to the face and make your portraits that much better. Today we're going to focus on brightening the eye, adding contrast, and enhancing the color. Let's get it. Let's get straight to it. This is a portrait of Savannah, a local model here in the Charlotte area. So let's zoom in so we can examine the areas of the eyes. All right, so get in nice and close. Savannah's got great eyes. She's got great color, but right now they're just kind of a little bit dull. We're gonna enhance them just a little bit more. So there's three areas of the eye that I usually attack. That's gonna be this outer darker ring, this interior color ring, and then you hitting your highlights if you have to, or adding your highlights if you have to. Now, not everyone has this outer band. It's usually reserved for like lighter colored eyes, and even lighter colored eyes don't always have them like Savannah has it. It's just her eyes are kind of gray on the outside, so it kind of blends in. We're gonna just make that pop just a little bit more. All right, show you guys what I'm talking about. I've already done this, so here is the enhancements. And here's the original. Let's zoom out. Original, enhancements. And that's what we're getting ready to do today. So I'm gonna get rid of this layer. We'll start from scratch. Let's zoom back in. Stay nice and tight. First things first, let's attack that outer band. All right, let's head down here. Make a curves adjustment layer. We're gonna name this layer outer band. Remember, we label our layers because we're not lazy bums. Make sure you keep your layer panel organized. We're gonna make a point down in the lower left corner, bring it down, Command I to invert that mask. If for some reason that doesn't work, make sure your mask is selected. Command I, invert. We're gonna press B for our brush tool. Let's zoom in just a little bit more, and we're gonna size our brush down to something like that. You don't need it too big. You just want to be able to make you a nice little circle around the eye. Make sure that you're painting with white. And we're just going to go on the outside of this eye. Make sure you stay on the inside of the eye when you're tracing it, because if you go on the outside, you're going to change the shape of the eye. You're also going to change the size of the eye. Doesn't have to be perfect, but you want to be as close as possible. I am rushing for the sake of this video, but make sure you take your time. All right, let's back out. It's before and after, before and after. As you can see, it kind of surrounds the eye and forces you to the middle where the color is. Now, that is a little too sharp of a line for me. So what I'm going to do is just come up here to Filter, Blur, Gaussian Blur. And we're going to hit it somewhere between 1 or 2 pixels. You don't need much. Just want to knock the edge off of that. Perfect. I'm also going to drop my opacity down to about 80%. Here's before and after. Before, after. Looking good. Let's go after that color band. Alright, we're going to come down here and make another curves adjustment layer. We're going to call this highlights. And then we're going to make a vibrance adjustment layer right above it. I'm going to call that color band. We're going to turn the vibrance adjustment layer off for a second. We don't need it. Come down to our highlights curves adjustment layer. Grab in the middle and just push up just a little bit. Command I, invert that layer mask. B for our brush tool. We're going to size our brush up just a little bit so it's about the width of the color band. Make sure that we're painting with white. And we're just gonna go in here and hit this inner ring on both eyes. Here's before and after, before and after. Zoom out a little bit. Got before and after, before and after. So depending on the adjustment you made here on the graph, you can always use your opacity slider to bring down the intensity of this effect. I like what we got right now, so we're going to keep going. All right, let's turn on our vibrance adjustment layer, and then we're going to copy the layer mask from the highlights layer to the vibrance layer. And all we're going to do is hold Option, click and drag that layer mask up to the next one, and it'll copy it over for us. Selecting our vibrance adjustment layer, we're going to zoom in a little bit more, and we're going to start bumping up our vibrance. You can really see her eye color change big time when you give her some vibrance. We're going to go to about 50 or 60. I'm also going to give her a little bit of saturation, not too much though. All right, here is before and after, before and after. It's very subtle, but let's back up. Here's before and after, before and after. It's very subtle, but trust me, it's there. All right, let's group all three of these layers together. Here's your before and after, before and after. All right, everybody, thanks for kicking it with your boy today. Hit that thumbs up if you found something useful in the video, subscribe for the jug, and share this video with anyone you think needs to plug on some knowledge. And remember, it's all gas, no brakes. Whatever you do, do it moving. Yee! We out of here, baby.
I'm recording the smoke. I'll explain exactly what a jug is. Quality over quantity, I can write a booklet. We want shark at Gmail for the book. Until then, I'ma keep cooking without cooking. I can jug you, I can jug you, I can jug you.